It's Anne, Great Eastern Models. Today I'm going to talk about some track for you. So there is quite a lot to learn. I'm making it up as I go along, so just bear with me. Any questions, obviously you can ask in the comments. So most of you will have started your journey into model railways with a typical Hornby train set or the likes. It may have been a Christmas gift, a birthday gift, retirement present. You've got your set, you've got a loco, you've got an oval of track, you've got a basic controller. But where do you go from there? There are so many options. Now Hornby have made it quite simple for you. If you want to follow their track plan system and build up to a multi-lane, multi-point 6x4 layout, that can easily be done with the track packs that they supply. So in the track pack system they have, you buy your set and then you buy your add-on pieces. Track pack A, we've got B, C, all the way through to F, which will make you a complete train set like your track Mac shown on pack F. So that is the most, it's upside down, thanks Helen. Right, like that, track F, the right way up. So that is the most simple way to do it. And you've got a 6x4 train set, all the pieces fit. All of these are always in stock. Now, a lot of you don't want the track pack. You want to do your own thing. You want to make your own layout, and you would download all these different track plans. You can buy different track plan books. You have a different size layout. You want it bigger. But all that is available, and as you can see, there is an absolute minefield. So where do you start? Starting with the set track system, which is what you would get in your Hornby train pack. Hornby and Peco do a very similar system. If it's a 600 number in Hornby, it's a 200 number in Peco. The items are near enough identical. The geometry is the same. The length is the same. The only slight difference is Hornby track is black, Peco track is brown. Now, if you watch all the different Facebook pages, YouTube, whatever, there's always a debate what track is best. That's personal choice. They are a muchness in set track. They have the rail joiners on the end, they're a set geometry, you buy the right pieces, you add them together, and you're making basically a train set jigsaw. So that is your easiest way of doing it. Of course, people come in and they say, oh, I bought all this track off eBay, it was really cheap, I've got bundles and bundles of it, but I don't know what to do with it. So just a little word of warning, we do sell second-hand track in the shop. It is all checked and it is all banded up in radii. So you get 4 pieces, which is half a circle. You get 4 straights. You get a different radius. We've got all the different ones. However, all ours are clean, tidy, and rail joiners are on the end. It's a false economy to buy loads and loads of random rusty track. Do you want me to stop because the phone's ringing, or keep going?
Carry on.
Keep going. Okay, so just beware what you buy when you buy it. If it is not the set track that you want, you can go on to the flexible track. Again, people either love it or hate it. The traditional one is SL100, which is Peco. Would have helped if I'd have got one out earlier, because these are a metre long, or 3 foot, or a yard, whatever money you are. And these work, as they're described, by bending the track. So you can create your own sweeping curves, bend it, and make long straights, or you can make curves. You also then cut your track where you want it, and we do also sell a track cutter for that exact purpose. So don't use any old tool, you will break them. Use a track cutter. Some people will use a Dremel, but this is what we would recommend. And when you bend your track, you have to be very careful, because as you can see, one end will come out and one will go in. So you need to bend it, pin it, bend it, pin it, bend it, pin it. Do not be tempted to bend your track like that, because your trains won't run. Okay? So yes, you can bend your track, but if you bend it tighter than first radius, forget it. Nothing is going to run. So just do it very gently. to get the sweeping curves that you've got. Now, because people don't know how to use this, Peco have provided track setters, which are little pieces of metal which go in the track, and they will create the correct radius for you. There's several different ones of those, starting from very small to very large. Now, just be aware, the track setters are not the same radius as the radius of set track 1, 2, 3 and 4. So don't say I want a set track 2, because if you want a set track 2, buy a set track curve. These are for making wider sweeper radiuses, for making your railway more realistic. They also do a straight one for making your straights straight. We're always wonder why people buy these, but this is by far the best seller. So if you want a straight radius, buy a straight track setter. Okay, that is all Code 100 that I've talked about in wooden sleeper. It's the most popular, it's traditional. Again, you can see on the table here there are lots and lots of different options. So that is the Code 100 that we've talked about. Now you can also get Code 100 in concrete sleeper, which is a choice for a modern layout. Moving on, this is the concrete sleeper Code 100. So if you're doing a modern layout, this is probably what you would want. Currently they don't do points in this concrete sleeper, but we're advised that they will be doing them shortly. If not, you can just paint your wooden sleeper track with concrete paint. So that is the concrete 100. Now, if you want a bit more realism, you can have Code 75, which is fine scale. We tend to call this the yellow track, simply because it's in a yellow box. So you've got blue box Code 100, yellow box Code 75. Equally in N gauge, you've got blue box Code 80, you've got yellow box Code 55. So if you want a more realistic one, Code 75 is what people go for. Basically, your sleepers are smaller, the track is a finer height, so it's more realistic. This is very popular, but it is a little bit more fragile. Now, going one step further, they have now brought out Bullhead Code 75, which is really realistic. The sleepers are further apart. It's all hand fed. It is more expensive, but it is more realistic. In this, and you can see it's very fragile, very easy to work with, but you do need to pin it and join it as you go along. So this is probably for a more advanced modeler. But be aware, when you go online and you say, I want to buy some 00 track, there are lots and lots of options. Please do your homework. Don't just say 00 track, because you may get sent Code 75, you may get sent set track, you may get sent Bullhead, you may get sent Inkshell frog, or you may get sent electro frog. Again, another minefield if you don't know what you're doing. So my advice would be, go to your local model shop, ask them, do I want Inkshell frog or electro frog? And again, this depends if you want live track or insulated track. That's a whole new subject that we can deal with another time. But your model shop is here to help. We're here to help. So make sure you know what you're buying. We've got a whole display here. I've talked you through very quickly what we've got. We've got the same systems in N gauge, in 009, in 00 and in O gauge. And again, we've got fine scale, we've got concrete sleeper, we've got wooden sleeper, we've got crazy track. There is so much choice. Finally, I just realised I've missed this. Kato track. Kato track is N gauge pre-ballasted track. So this is very much plug and play. Put it together, get the right bits, plug it in. They've even put the point motors in the points for you. So this is another system, but it's not compatible with the Peco system. Same gauge, same size. It's just that because of the plastic speakers and the way it's joined, you have to, if you start this system, you have to stick with this system. Again, we have the full range in stock. If you want to go it alone, YouTube is your friend. You've got Any Rail, you've got Scum, you've got track planning books, you've got numerous people who will help you and give you advice. My advice is go to your model shop, see what they've got, and they will tell you the best track to get. Hopefully that will help. Helen's just told me what I've got to say is like and subscribe our channel, follow our socials, and hopefully we are here to help you. We are Great Eastern Models Norwich. Boop, boop.